Former Army Major Rob Shenton served for 12 years before being sent to Afghanistan. But it was his time here that left him with severe PTSD. After his second deployment in 2012, he tried to take his own life.
For me, by the time 2013 came along, that was enough. I'd had enough, and I generally tried to take my own life. And as a result of that, I ended up in a mental hospital in Basingstoke in a military ward, and I knew that my life would never be the same again.
Despite his trauma, Rob says he has no regrets about what happened in Afghanistan.
Overall, I was proud of what I did there, but now, when seeing the news, I think myself as obviously a veteran and former military person, I feel somewhat hopeless because there's nothing that we can do to help. I think for me personally, I went there and I did my duty, and I did my duty to the best of my abilities.
Other veterans take a harder line and are angry as they see the Taliban regain control.
To watch today the forces, the Taliban forces, literally going up the streets where you can see where your friends and colleagues passed away fighting for that cause. They went unhindered, there was no opposition for them at all. To go through that and watch them do that, it's quite heartbreaking. We've fought hard and we've brought a better existence for the Afghan people there. And for it to be turned around so quick and easily, it feels like we've been cheated.
In total, 457 British military personnel have died in Afghanistan. The financial burden on British taxpayers is estimated to be approximately £22.2 billion. But veteran support groups say the hidden cost is on mental health.
The images that we're seeing and what's happening in Afghanistan, that actually triggers memories for all of us that have served there. But for some, they'll be much more anxious and not necessarily be processing it as well as others. So we've certainly seen more veterans coming to us and asking for support, and obviously their families as well.
With every tragic loss in Afghanistan came a familiar ceremony of death as the bodies of the fallen were flown home. Many veterans and their families are left questioning, was it worth it? Charlotte Lomas, Sky News.